I know. I've been gone for quite some time, a few days, guys. I've been on a hiatus, but I'm back now. I'm that dude from South Carolina they call Drummer 1980. I hope you're having a good day today, and if that's not the case, ask yourself why, because after all, happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal effect. Well, guys, I'm back today again, feeling refreshed, feeling rejuvenated. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. Sometimes you just need to step away sometimes. You understand, right? Family, I have a series of clips that will blow your mind. And I guarantee you, put it in the comment section, you never heard of these cases right here. I'm going to show you this first case in particular, and I'm going to ask you your thoughts about it. Let's go, guys.
Y'all need to take a bath or a shower, and you need to change your clothing. This is a public service announcement. There was a body lice outbreak at the University of Maryland, and it's primarily from poor hygiene, okay? And I used to wonder why Lumi, the body deodorant for your pits, privates, and more, I'm like, that deodorant lasts 72 hours, but who needs a 72-hour deodorant? And I talked to my line sister, and she's like, Frida, a lot of people don't bathe. Oh, my goodness. All right, so let's talk about body lice and how Lumi is not the answer. So recently at the University of Maryland, there was a body lice outbreak. There are three different types of lice, right? There's head lice, okay, body lice, and then pubic lice, also known as crabs, okay? They are different. So I'm talking about the body lice. Body lice are these little insects, okay? They're about the size of a sesame seed, and they live in your clothing and in the seams of clothing, and they crawl on your body several times a day in order to feed off of your blood. That's how they live. If a body louse does not have a blood meal for 1 to 2 days, the adult will pass away. And the way that you prevent body lice is by bathing, okay? Taking a shower, bathing, and making sure that you wash your linen, your clothing at least once a week. And you want to wash it in hot water, 130 degrees Fahrenheit, and you want to dry it on the hottest cycle. If you are in a position where you can't get to a washing machine right away, then take the items like your clothing, your linens, and put them in a tightly sealed plastic bag for at least 2 weeks if you can't get them to a place where you can wash. At the University of Maryland, in at least 2 buildings, they found body lice. Okay. And yes, body lice can occur, especially in people who are refugees, people who are unhoused or homeless, people who are escaping natural disasters when they don't have access to taking a bath. But at the University of Maryland, I'm quite sure that all those kids in the dorm have showers. I know they do. And so in order for there to be a body lice outbreak, the chances are high that the children are not taking showers or baths, certainly not daily, and possibly not even weekly. And there are some complications other than the lice just causing a histamine release and the bites and the itching. They can carry certain diseases, okay, like typhus or trench fever or relaxing fever. So you actually can get an infection from a bite of the body lice. And just scratching, okay, if you scratch and you break your skin, that can also cause you to get a secondary skin infection. So that's it on the body lice. So Lumi, thank you very much. Lumi does not kill the body lice. When y'all see people who y'all think might need this message, share it. It might be offensive.
Well, guys, have any of y'all heard of that? I told you never heard about this, right? Everything that the sister said can be verified. As a matter of fact, because you know what we do on this side. This is the new black media. We come with receipts. I'm going to call you to the screen right quick. The University of Maryland has reported an outbreak of body lice on campus. With reports in at least 2 buildings, pest control teams have inspected, treated the affected areas, and all known locations have been thoroughly cleaned. There you go. To prevent the spread of body lice, students are advised, look at that, washcloth, bedding and towels in hot water, dry them on the hottest setting. Bathe regularly. That means on a consistent basis, not once a week, not once a month, not just let the water just run down your legs and all of that. Okay, all right? Vacuum carpet and furniture. Yes. See right here? Look at that. Body lice were found at the University of Maryland. That's September the 19th, 2025, guys, okay? Is there any questions in the comment section? Lice generally don't live on black people, does it? Nah, not to my knowledge. Now, crabs might can get a black person, but lice, nah, that's of a different persuasion. Now, family, now somebody need to take a bath. Now, we ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but some people do have a distinctive odor on them. I mean, you need to take a bath. Now, you got lice outbreaks at the college university. Kids can't think properly because they bugs jumping on people and stuff. Man, y'all got to do something. Nah. Is there anybody that work at Terminex? Do we have any Terminex employees out there? These people clearly need some help. God almighty. Oh, so y'all don't believe me. Do anybody recall this video clip? I'm going to call you to the screen, guys.
I learned that white people don't use washcloths. Did you know that?
I agree. I think the washcloth is a poor person thing. Because I've
only met poors who use them. I've never met.
Wait, but is it also European? Because I have European friends that do it as well.
Maybe they're poor. I don't know.
I don't know. But we never did in my house. There was no time for that.
No. I've ended friendships when I saw washcloths. I'm serious. I don't want that stink on me, that like poor stink.
Yeah. But I don't understand. I guess it is just so that you don't have to touch your hands to your genitals.
We don't have that much soap to go around.
Do you use a washcloth?
No.
Me either.
I think
disgusting. Am I scrubbing my body with a washcloth?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I know. I think we're
That is like a UTI waiting to happen.
I think we're in the minority. I really do. No, I think we are.
People use washcloths?
I think so.
Like for their body?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, what are you washing your butt with?
My hand.
I mean, like, what?
I would never. I'm crying. Would never do that. I'd burn the wash.
This is why lice is jumping on folks right here. Do anybody hear this? Family. I know some people change washcloths and towels every day. Some people do that. Now, some people might use that same rag for 2 or 3 days or a week and then change it. But they don't use them at all. This is not my testimony. Don't be upset with me. Listen at the testimony of these good folks right here speaking. Don't put all the blame on me. I'm just bringing it to the forefront. That's it. And let's continue.
What's the first thing you wash?
Okay, I definitely go hair first.
Hair first?
Hair first.
Do you wash your hair every time?
Well, I only take like one shower every 6 days, so.
So you start with hair?
Start with hair.
And then
I'll normally do conditioner and then face wash. Then I get out.
She's in there just...
All right, here's my question. Do you use a washcloth in the shower?
No.
What do you use?
A loofah.
I made the conscious decision to stop washing my hands. I think when I was in college.
Was it college for you?
I don't know. That's what I remember it because one of my good friends from college also doesn't wash her hands, and it was like how we had that bonding experience. One day I was like, I'm just not gonna wash them. She was like, I'm not either. I don't wash my hands.
I don't really trust people that wash their hands because, well, one, I don't think it does anything to actually wash. It doesn't do anything to actually wash them.
I do wash if I go.
Now, do you see why the blue bubonic plague and everything ran so rapid in Europe? And these diseases be jumping all across the place? Epidemics and pandemics. You see why, don't you? That's why I'm leery about going out to eat. I don't want everybody touching my food. People going to the bathroom, taking a dump, feces up on the fingernails, they digging in the crack, doing all type of stuff, and then they want to come out there talking about a burger. Man, if you don't loose here, what's wrong with you? This is the evidence that I'm presenting to y'all. And some of y'all squirming in y'all seat. Stop washing the hands, huh? And want to shake your hand. And I can't say what I want to say, but because I'm keeping it PG-13 as of now. The dog eating at the table and they digging in the dog behind. And then talking about something about a potluck at work. I don't want nothing. Don't bring me nothing. I'm good. I'm full already. Huh? Is that somebody else's testimony? I'm full already. I'm good. I don't want no brownies, no cookies, no Rice Krispie treats. I don't want nothing. You understand? Try to put raisin in potato salad. That might be something else in potato salad. God almighty. Y'all caught me on a good day today, guys. Lord have mercy.
Number 2.
They didn't used to wash them back in like way back in the day when they didn't have, and you would go to the bathroom out in the outhouse. Nobody washed their hands then, and there was less diseases.
I sometimes, like, when my roommate's home, I'll have to like turn the water on because I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm like disgusting.
I'll like text. I'll like turn the water on and like take a text break.
No,
and be
literally,
like,
I'm like, when you're at work and someone that you know goes into the stall, you're like, well, I guess I'll fake wash my hands now.
we're always in the bathroom with Kate, and I'm always like,
We also don't shower.
My children probably bathe maybe once a week.
Can you talk to him about
and
this?
they don't use.
Michael's a 4th Japanese. He thinks they have to bathe every day. Can you?
One time we had somebody on and they were talking about this, and when the clip went viral and they said we were abusing people, I was like,
oh Lord.
They said something about privilege too. I was like, what? I didn't know how that
I
works.
said that I did delayed bathing with both my kids.
After they were born.
That's because why would you need to? Why are they dirty?
Talk to us about how you only bathe your kids once a week. I want to know more about that.
Well, first off, I just let my kids do what they want to do. I have 4 children. I'm not going to fight with my kids over little stupid things like bathing.
Agreed.
Like,
what's the age gap again?
Almost 10, 7, 5, and 2.
Woo, you're in it.
I am not going to fight with my children at something as small as bathing. My bologna has a first name. That's exactly why you smell like bologna and lunch meats and South meat and all kind of stuff. Because you don't want to wash. I wish my child would. Talking about they fight me about something. It don't matter what it is. My child ain't got nobody to fight me about nothing. Nah, they might can come and question me and say, well, Dad, why do you want us to do this or something like that? And then you can just explain it to them. But Timmy go in there, this is it, Mom. You in there, both of y'all finished. And then he end up murking everybody. She delayed bathing whenever the child was young. What you mean? You could just lay around the house and not do nothing, and you still, certain parts of your body, certain cracks and crevices is going to have a distinct smell to it. You need to get your butt in the shower, the tub, and soak and scrub. This woman here said she don't fight with her children. So then they go to school smelling like camel breath and then get mad when somebody say something. You understand? I'm just showing y'all the clips. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. So you don't make them bathe every day. You'll just do when they want to once a week.
If it's once a week, like now they swim. We have a pool and they swim in the summer. So I guess we call that bathing. So it's probably even less than that, but no, we tell it like our kids have autonomy over their bodies and their rooms, assuming, and they can make all the choices around that, assuming they're safe.
We avoid bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that you're talking about this.
She didn't have a bath for like 5 months of her life.
Yeah, like we didn't bathe her for the first whole part of her childhood. And like now we basically bathe her if she asks for it because it's fun or she's...
Did I just hear them say she didn't bathe in 5 months? That's why ticks and fleas and lice on you. There's your answer, ladies and gentlemen, right there. That's why kids go off to college thinking that they okay. You know you ain't okay. Just nature teaches you that you have to take a bath. Nobody shouldn't even have to have this conversation with you. This is utterly ridiculous to the umpteenth power. You have to sit here and engage in conversation about not taking a bath. Your BO is horrible. Your hygiene is in the toilet, in the 7-Eleven toilet, in the outhouse somewhere. And they had the nerve to call you ghetto and all this bone quishal and Javante, all this stuff. I guarantee you, Javante clean. I guarantee you, bone quisha take a shower. I guarantee you that. Most of them anyway. What fifth do we have? roaming amongst us.
Exceptionally dirty.
We really wanted to keep her skin microbiome as healthy and intact. Even if it's just rinsing with water, our water has chlorine in it and all kinds of other preservatives and different chemicals that I just didn't want to expose her to.
This show and being married to my wife opened me up to so many more thought processes like this, because I think so many of us are conditioned. But if you really strip it down and think about it, obviously we lived this way naturally for a very long time. I think like, you put up the commercial city constraints and people change their behavior. So it's like coming back to a more primal way of life.
Now that you guys are saying this, that makes a lot of sense to just like let it be. And I feel like as a mother too, you have intuition to know when they need a bath.
Do you wash your legs in the shower?
No.
I do it if I have like plans.
Maybe I need to work on. Now watch the comment section of this video. They're going to be pointing a finger at me. And I didn't do a thing but just expose a video, play a video for y'all to see it. Oh, we're not done. I got a testimony from a individual here that is going to testify to something that happened to her. Let's go ahead and roll this beautiful bean footage here. All right, let's go.
I remember being told that I don't need to scrub my legs because the soap runs down my body. I remember being told that I didn't need to shower today because we had swam at the lake. I remember being told that shampoo is fine because it runs down, it washes everything. I don't remember being told how to clean my vajayjay. I remember being not the only white girl in the army learning how to wash properly from the black girls. And they laughed a little bit too, but they stood with us and taught us with love. My mother-in-law has taught me more about myself than my actual mother did. I'm not gonna laugh at you because you don't understand the context of these messages. It is listen to black women and protect black women till I die.
Lord have mercy. So she had to learn how to wash properly from her fellow counterparts, the ghetto girls, if you will. The girls in the service had to teach her how to bathe properly. History always repeats itself, doesn't it, guys? Because according to my recollection, the Moors is the one that helped to save Europe and taught them how to bathe and how to eat food properly and how to do certain things when it comes to your hygiene. Family, it's 2025 and you still see some remnants of the same thing of times of old. You see how history always come back full circle? See, people can deny history, but history have a tendency to repeat itself if you're not careful. So guys, tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Go ahead and put everything in the comment section. This is not just me talking. There was an outbreak in Maryland at the university. And whenever that you go look up the demographics and you see what people groups are there, it's predominantly Caucasian. Now, we know all white people ain't 50 in that, so we know that. But we talking about the outbreak in Maryland. And it wasn't national news. Could you imagine if you went to South Carolina State or Morehouse? Could you imagine if Morehouse had a crab outbreak or something like that? It would be national news. Everything would be going viral. You would have all these podcasters just going to bat on black people, just beating them over the head, telling them how nasty and filthy they are. But yet, when something happened at the University of Maryland, you hear radio silence. I wonder why is that? But guys, tell me what y'all think in the comment section. All right? Until next time, peace. And remember to take a bath.